Have you ever walked away from a tough conversation thinking, I should have handled that better? Stick with me because today I'm giving you the 3C framework to master tough conversations like a pro. Whether it's a high-pressure meeting, a disagreement with a colleague, or even a personal conflict, you're not alone. Most people either shut down or lash out under stress. But what if I told you there's a way to stay in control, no matter how intense the conversation gets? Most people think handling conflict is about saying the right thing, but that's only part of it. The real key? Managing your emotional state in the moment. And that's exactly what the 3C framework helps you do. Let's break it down. But first, let me ask you this. Have you ever walked into a conversation and got completely derailed? That's what happens when you don't have clarity. Before any tough conversation, ask yourself, what's my goal here? Not just what you feel in the moment, but what you actually want to achieve. Because when emotions run high, clarity keeps you grounded. Let me give you an example. A leader I worked with once was struggling with a team member who kept missing deadlines. Every time they talked, it turned into an argument. Once we applied clarity, asking, do I want to win this argument? Or do I want long-term accountability? The entire conversation shifted. And here's another example. Imagine you're negotiating a raise. If you go in thinking, I need them to say yes, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Instead, shift your goal to I want to understand what's possible and position myself as a valuable asset. See the difference? Clarity is about controlling what you can, your approach, your mindset, not the outcome. Number 2 is control. Now, this is where most people struggle. When tensions rise, our brain triggers fight, flight, or freeze. But leaders who stay in control don't react. They respond. How? Well, through emotional regulation. Next time you feel yourself getting defensive, take a slow breath in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 and exhale for 4. It sounds simple, but it resets your nervous system in real time. Think about the last time someone upset you in a conversation. How did you respond? Did you fire back? Did you shut down? Here's a powerful mindset shift. The person who controls the conversation is the one who controls their emotions. Remember that. One technique I teach my clients is the pause power. Before responding, take 2 full seconds of silence. Those 2 seconds do 3 things. They break the automatic reaction cycle. They make you appear more thoughtful, and they give you a moment to choose a strategic response instead of a defensive one. Try it in your next conversation. You'll be amazed. And if you want to go even deeper on mastering emotional intelligence in leadership, I'm hosting a free Leadership Rewired Masterclass. It's designed to help you handle high-stakes conversations with confidence and clarity. Click on the link in the description below and register your interest. Okay, number 3 is connection. And here's the truth. People listen to those they feel understood by. If you go into a conversation trying to prove your point instead of understanding theirs, you've already lost. Try this instead. Repeat back what they're saying before responding. Something as simple as, so what I'm hearing is, immediately lowers defenses and opens up real dialogue. Let's talk neuroscience for a second. Our brains are wired for connection. When someone feels heard, their amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for fight or flight, calms down. That's why validation is so powerful. It doesn't mean you agree, but it shows you understand. I once coached a manager who had a team member constantly pushing back on their feedback. Every conversation felt like a battle. But once we added a simple step, acknowledging their concerns before addressing them, everything changed. Instead of saying, you need to do this differently, they started with, I get why this feels frustrating. Here's how we can make this work better. Same message, completely different outcome. And here's a bonus strategy for you. The power of questions. If you want to keep a conversation from escalating, use questions. Instead of saying, that won't work, try, how do you see this playing out? Instead of, you're wrong, ask, what makes you feel that way? Questions shift people from defensive mode into problem-solving mode. And it helps you also focus on solutions and not be defensive yourself. So remember that. Clarity keeps you focused. Control keeps you calm. Connection builds trust. Master these and you'll handle tough conversations with ease. Mastering tough conversations is a game changer, but there's one leadership skill that's even more important, which is emotional intelligence. In fact, most leadership failures aren't due to bad strategy, but low EQ. In the next video, I'm breaking down why EQ is the #1 leadership skill that not a lot of people are talking about, and how you can develop it further. Click on the screen to watch it now, and I'll see you next time.